I started working with Dave when I was the sports editor for The Observer, the student newspaper. I was a sophomore at Augustana, and that was 1989, and I was warned by the former editor to go meet this Dave Rath person. He was the sports information director. Go find him. He will give you press releases, he will give you photos, he will give you story ideas, but I have to warn you, it's kind of mean. And I was like, oh my God. I wound up getting down there, and he's like, oh, come on in, welcome, and started pulling out all these press releases and photos from his files, and gave me great story ideas. I remember leaving the meeting going, what, mean? That was just the nicest person I have ever met.
I wasn't his coach his freshman year because I was in grad school. But after that, so since the fall of '79, I remember one scene, we were just lined up to do some sprints, strides, and I just remember him just starting to clap. And not a word was said, and then all of a sudden everybody started to clap. And chest stuck out and chins rose up, and they kind of pranced those sprints with a different kind of energy. And I'll never forget the sight. And that's the kind of infectious, I think, enthusiasm that he brought to, and brings to everything he does.
He is probably the hardest worker that I know, both personally and professionally. And I'm involved in organizations across the country, and I really don't know anyone that works harder than he does. But the nice thing about Dave is if I ever need just a sounding board or someone to talk to, it doesn't matter if he's planning for the first kickoff game of the football season. If I ask him to take an hour of his time to give me advice or respond to a piece of writing that I'm working on, he's more than willing to do that.
In the PR world, credibility and integrity are everything. That's something that he wears as a badge of honor. It's not something that he has to think about. That's just how he operates. He operates with tremendous credibility and tremendous integrity. And because of that and his work ethic, he's an advocate for Augustana athletics in every way, shape, or form. It's just something that's all happened naturally.
For his sake, I hope he did get paid by the mention of Augustana in every newspaper or on every newscast, because he absolutely does a great job. You can see his love for this college in every release that goes out.
We have, whatever our number is now, 140 some academic All-Americans, because those kids were exceptional. We also have them because Dave Rath brought that spirit and energy and hard work and passion for not only sports, but for those people. He brought that to the table, and look where we are.